hope you guys are having a wonderful day and making some really good trades as per usual. Let's get right into the analysis here. This pump on the SPY continues. The rampage goes on. The short squeeze is continuing right now. Another wonderful update in the markets. The SPY is up 61 basis points. QQQ is up 51 basis points. I believe made a new all-time high today. And then I think we have a level here, maybe at 410. That could be a point of resistance, but I think this was just like a fib level that I had drawn out. I believe something like that, or I'm not too sure what it was. Maybe it was a larger fib. Let me just draw it out here, see what it would plot out. No, it's not. So I don't know what this level was that I drew out before, but maybe we'll figure it out later. The Dow Jones, another update, 61 basis points. In the IWM, I made another high today as well, up 1.94%, almost 2%, right? So the markets are very, very, very euphoric right now. Nothing can stop them. We'll have to see if it can take out the pivot right around 202, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did. But eventually all things will come to an end. All good things will come to an end. And right now, you know, it's very difficult to try and short this, obviously. But we will get the pullback. It will come eventually. I know everyone's saying this is just another extension of a B wave, although it could be an overshooting B wave. It would have to stop at the 490 area, or actually the 4,900 area. So on the SPY it would be like 490, which would be like another, let's take a look here, another 3 to 4% up in the markets, which is not a tall order considering the massive pump that we were getting, but the markets are going all in on rate hikes, right? So this is what is to be expected. You can take a look at individual names. Everything is getting a pump towards the upside. PayPal was up 2.51% today. Hood was up 10%, continuing the pump as the small caps keeps moving as well. We could take a look here at Affirm up another 15%. I know things are overextended, but it doesn't matter because there was probably lots of shorts on this and you're getting a very big short squeeze. ROKU was up actually only 1% today. So actually this one should continue towards the downside here, and it should actually make a low maybe right around $73 to $80. Should be actually a nice point to buy, potentially buy here if we do end up holding this level, and then it could result in a huge pump towards the upside from like 75 all the way to, I don't know, we'll have to do some fib levels once we get there. We can actually maybe do some targets now as a preliminary, before the pump comes and before we find our level. But let's say we get to $75, right? Let's say we come to $75, then this pump could take us to potentially, just drawing out some levels here. It's just going to draw a rectangle. So actually we could take us between 140 to 160, but I wouldn't be surprised if it overshoots and goes to like the 2.618 and goes to like 200 or something. But for the conservative target, let's actually go for the 1.236 to the 1.618, and that's actually where it should bring you. But yeah, overall, I mean, a very, very big pump in the markets. And everything is continuing. There's nothing that can stop this for the time being. Actually, surprisingly, NVDA was down today, and I said that if we actually take out this level here, that it would invalidate it and it would continue pushing higher, and which would be an extension of the fifth wave. But it actually ended up down today. I'm not too sure what the news was. The insider sold. Okay, I guess we got some insider selling. And then Tesla was up another beautiful 2% today. Google, I actually have to do some charting on Google, but Google is actually consolidating at the highs here, which means it could continue breaking out. But something that's important to know is that you do have this down-sloping trend line here on the RSI, on the 4-hour time frame. If you're able to break this, then yes, you can continue a whole new cycle up. But if you're unable and you keep building bearish divergence, eventually you will get a very big pullback. Let's move on, and we'll take a look at oil. Oil was actually down. Not too much today. Sorry, it was up today, but it is down right now. It looks like it's already completed its wave 2, Could it continue up? It could, but it seems finished to me now, and you should be coming back down in a 5-wave move in a wave 3. But yeah, I mean, let's take a look at the SPY here on wave edge, see if we could see anything. Nothing here, no short signals yet, and again the pump continues. So if you're looking for shorts, you can look at the smaller time frames, but you're not really seeing, I mean, you're seeing inside like big money selling into it, right? But it can continue up for a while, right? Until it doesn't, and eventually it'll end. You're actually getting quite a bit of selling here on the triple Qs, IWM, a similar thing. But again, you got to take a look at all the accumulation that they were doing, right? So are they ready to take the IWM back down? It doesn't look like it, right? But yeah, overall, nice little pump in the markets, nothing to complain about. And if you guys are looking for a buying opportunity, I actually really do like Pfizer and Walgreens right now, which by the way looks like that was the low. We are getting a very nice pump, and same thing with WBA. But again, this is not financial advice. You have to do your own research. There's a reason these stocks were sold off in such a dramatic fashion, right? It's not they didn't just sell off for no reason. All right, they probably had a lot of problems and fundamental problems inside the company, and then they were shorted to oblivion. That's why they fell so much, and along with the markets coming down in 2022 as well. But overall, nothing to complain about. Let's take a look at StarBucks. Almost forgot about StarBucks. All right, so StarBucks today was actually a nice little up day. It actually bounced off of the level that we had illustrated and should be finally finished its B wave and should be coming up in a 5-wave move down. So I actually really like this pattern, how it played out. So maybe the 1's finished, maybe we'll pull back in 2, or the 1 can continue, and then you'll get a 5-wave move up to 102, right? So that should be essentially where StarBucks is going. Yeah, if it doesn't end up playing out like this, and let's say we go deeper, then it would just be an extension of wave 1, and this was a 1, 2, 3. I guess this is a big 4, and this would be a 5. But I actually really like the pattern that we have playing out right now. Taking a look at StarBucks on, let's take a look here on Market Cipher. Yep, nice little green dot today. You're about to exit red money flow, enter back to green, so that's very bullish. And taking a look at StarBucks here, let's take a look at the daily time frame. Couple green crosses, yep, and accumulation on the 1 hour, and no distribution yet. So there's still plenty of upside left for StarBucks. Yeah, so that's about it. Taking a look at the dollar getting crushed, so that's bullish for commodities and bullish. Surprisingly, nat gas was down and then flat on the day after a big drop, and so nat gas again still very bullish long term, but again, don't discount the fact that the nat gas could technically make a lower low. Okay, yeah, I think that covers it for now. Don't really have much to add. If you guys enjoyed the analysis, feel free to sign up with the link, or subscribe with the link in the description, and have a wonderful day. See you guys on the next one. Peace.